Personal service, professional freedom. What does that mean to you? We'd like to take a few moments to explain what it can mean for you as a representative of VSR Financial Services.
Our transition over was fantastic. It was so easy. I mean, these things are always difficult and complicated, but from a back office standpoint and paperwork, it was processed so quickly that we were pretty much up and running within the first couple of weeks. We had most of our accounts actually transitioned over.
The transition was very seamless. It only took a couple of weeks to move all of our clients over to VSR. And the team that was dedicated to us, they answered all the questions. They helped my assistants with everything they needed. So it was seamless. It was really easy.
I mean, in addition to the professionalism, it's just nice to see a family-oriented business be able to succeed in a difficult world.
They're always on the edge and they're willing to try the next best thing. And being here as many years as I have, I've grown up with VSR and they've grown up with me. And the nice thing about that is we've been able to build our businesses together, and the next greatest opportunity in the financial industry we've been able to capitalize on because they've been willing to take the risks necessary to grow the business.
While VSR puts all these tools out there for us to use, we're never told what to do. VSR hires reps that know what they're doing, they know what they want to do in their practice, and they empower them to do that and give them the freedom to do that, and thus they have very successful advisors.
I'm a former school teacher and a former college administrator, so we bring education strongly into my practice, and that has been supported in big ways from the home office. Specifically, the last few years, we've done what we call our large summer event, which is an investment forum, seminar type thing, and we've had one of the either founding partners or one of the presidents, co-presidents from VSR come to the event and to speak, and to be able to have that level of a person come to Pella, Iowa and address our 200 to 250 attendees and speak on behalf of the home office has been wonderful. It adds a personal touch that makes my clientele in small town Iowa more comfortable, knowing that it's not just Mark and his staff in Pella, it's a much larger body of 70 or 80 people in Overland Park. They're behind us day in and day out.
A lot of times you'll see second and third generation businesses to where you have family involvement, and it's not a case of the silver spoon. I mean, the people that are in leadership positions today, you know, they've certainly earned it and certainly capable, and have treated me very fairly over the years.
And I was frustrated with the service I was receiving from my old broker-dealer. You would call, you'd never speak to the same person. They would say, Kim who, you know, you're with what firm, where are you at? And I was just so frustrated because we couldn't provide the exceptional service that we wanted to provide to our clients.
I don't get a service request number. I get an answer to my question when I call in. They know my name. I guess they have caller ID, so, you know, hello, Nathan. You know, I'm a little surprised at that.
The immediate response when we came to VSR was, let's send somebody out to your office. We'll help you get familiar with our systems. Let's, you know, the offering of the support and guidance, and we will have a dedicated team to process your ACATs to move your business over. That process of moving from a broker-dealer to a new broker-dealer is arduous. It's very time-consuming, it's very costly because you are out of business until you can get back into business. And VSR made that very, very easy.
One of the other real benefits to VSR is the family concept. And the family concept to me includes my staff. They offer training and conferences for support and administrative assistance, and my staff have attended those, and because of that they have a direct connection with the people they work with. They're able to work direct with them to help keep me in the area that I should be, which is helping my clients, being in front of clients and on the phone.
Kevin Johannesson spent probably about 2 good days with me on the telephone, just getting our system set up, getting our Redtail, which is our client management system, set up, bringing data from one management system to another management system. We were clueless. We had no idea on how to do that. So Kevin sat there on the phone with us and made it a seamless transition to bring that over.
You see the family starting to get involved in the business, and to me that is very comforting, because I know that the culture is not going to change, because I've grown up with VSR with their kids in VSR. So I know their morals, their ethics, I know their business standing, what they do. If they tell you they're going to do something, they follow forward with it and it gets done. And so I know, at least from my perspective, that the culture and the family orientation of this broker-dealer is not going to change, because the next generation is now in the positions to control the destiny.
All my friends at other financial services companies complain about their broker-dealers like they're the enemies, preventing them from doing business. VSR is just the opposite. Their compliance department is actually helpful to us, and if we have an advertising matter or something like that, we can get quick turnaround. We can get right through and talk to the people we want, and if there's any issues that arise out of compliance, they're very proactive in getting the issues taken care of.
It's that good. I know it sounds like a commercial. It's fact. And I encourage you to check out the facts and see the family firm that has been, is today, and I think always will be, more concerned about the financial advisor, our client, than we are ourselves.
And one of the things I hear from reps in the field today, most prominent, is they say the firm that I'm with is rapidly becoming the firm that I left. In VSR, when we recruit people, and we try to form a relationship with them and a partnership with them, we believe that it's a long-term relationship, and we don't forget what we say on the front end. So at VSR, when I'm recruiting people, I think service is probably the best thing that we have to talk about, as well as our independence and our freedom to do what we want in our practices. We have great technology. I think always going to be a firm that has better technology than you do, but VSR is really on the cutting edge of what's modern and going on in the industry. So service is number one, I think, to reps, plus also the freedom to build their books the way that they want, and the independence. We don't try to push anything down the rep's throat as far as what we want them to sell or market. So we support many different business models inside VSR, and I think that's what's made us successful, is the fact that we don't try to tell you how to run your business, we just try to assist you as much as we can in your business growing.